French?
Actually, I'm half French, yeah.
Half French, your father, of course.
Yes.
You know, is he first generation? Did he come from Paris? I mean, did he come from Marseille? Did he come from a little village somewhere?
His dad, well, he was born in Paris, and he came over here when he was 5.
Oh, when he was 5, so he's really American.
Yeah,
He doesn't even have an accent.
no.
Did your grandfather have an accent?
Yeah, fully.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you remember your grandfather? He died when you were very young, correct?
I don't really remember him. I mean, it's very vague in my mind, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, life wasn't easy, was it?
Not really.
For you to even sit here and talk about your father, it's kind of difficult. How old were you when your mom died? 3, 4, pardon me, no, you were older, much older.
I was 14.
You were 14, right. Can you talk about it?
Yeah, I could talk about it. My mom was amazing. She was very warm and nurturing and caring and very overprotective. But she had an irregular heartbeat, so she always had problems with her heart.
Mm-hmm.
And she died of a heart attack when I was 14 years old in 2005.
She died of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Was there something maybe that provoked her heart attack?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about it?
My dad used to hit me a lot.
Hit you?
He's very abusive. He had a very high temper.
Why did he hit you?
I don't know. He just felt the need
That
to...
didn't kill your mother. Tell me the truth, you're lying. Tell me the truth. My mom caught my dad he was raping me, and she saw and had a heart attack and died. Okay. You call it rape. It wasn't the first time, was it? In fact, how old were you when it first started?
I was 7 the first time he ever touched me.
So, you got away with this for 7 years? And your mother never knew?
I mean, she would never expect it, you know? Nobody expected it. Everyone thought that my dad was so wonderful, he was so kind, he was so funny, he was so charming, blah, blah, blah. And I was just a little girl. I mean, how does a little girl tell anyone that? I mean, how do you go about how do you go about that, you know? I just don't know.
When your mother walked in, do you remember what happened?
Yeah.
Do you remember the look on her face?
Mm-hmm.
couldn't even talk. She just sat there, her mouth was open.
I don't really like to think about it because I'm a very emotional person, and it just I don't cry every day anymore. You know, I'm strong. It made me strong, but I don't know if I'll ever get over that.
Every night when you go to bed, you talk to your mom. You talk to her like she's right in the room.
I have her name tattooed on my side right here.
What's her name?
Oh, my mom's name is Lynn.
Lynn.
Well, it's Rosalind, which is Irish, but we called her Lynn because she did not like Rosalind.
Now when you talk to your mom physically appears. Doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. I don't know if I'm going insane or just thinking about her so much that she actually manifested, but
she physically appeared from there on in every time your father would take advantage of you. And the strange thing is, your father saw her too. Not only did you see her, and you talked to her and she would appear, but she would appear every single time your father took advantage. And she'd walk in and relive that moment and die. Every single time. And you saw that.
I miss her so much.
It stops your father. It stops your father from anything because it freaked him out.
Thank fucking God.
How old were you when you took off from home?
18. The minute I turned 18. Just fucking left. I just had to. I had to.
Okay, well, you had to get away from your father.
Yeah.
Your dream was always to become a doctor. But to be a doctor, you need a lot of money. You have to go through school, you have to get education, you have to go to university. You have to have an angel that looks after you. You didn't have an angel and you didn't have a job to support it. But you ended up taking a job in an abuse because you thought you could help people. And you really devoted yourself to that. You haven't paid attention to any guys or anything else. That experience with your father left you emotionally and physically devoid of any kind of personal, deep relationship you could have with a member of the opposite sex or even of the same sex. Your mission is to help people. Now, there's a coworker there. And you start to become close with him because he's really a gentle soul. And you watch the way he is with people. And you can watch him talk someone down off a ledge. I mean, somebody who's been through the worst experience. You can watch him bring him down. And you're so enamored with his way of helping people that his goodness shines through. And he's the only time you've seen anyone else that you look and you see this purity and this wealth of generosity with people. And his name's Ryan. and you've reached out to him and you've started to become friends. And as you get to know him, you discover that he has a secret too. And he can look at people because he knows how to bring people down. And when he starts to look at you, he starts to see something deeper, but he'll never ask you. But you see it in him too. It's an unspoken thing. But there's a real bond there, but it's unspoken. You never talk about it. And you never cross the line. But there's something so deep that you want to let it go further. Well, Marion, welcome to your character.
Thank you.
Great. To be continued.
Okay.
Okay, you guys. For those of you that are coming, movie night.